Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Daniel Sepúlveda y el día de hoy tengo una invitada muy especial. Sin embargo, este video va a ser en inglés y va a tener unos subtítulos. Entonces, we're going to start speaking in English right now. So first of all, the guest today is Shelby Mahurin. She's the author of the books. Oh, give me a second. She's the author of the books Asesino de Brujas, La Bruja Blanca. We know it in English also as Serpent and Dove. And welcome to Colombia.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I love being here.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that Urano gave us the opportunity to have this interview. And yes, first of all, I want to congratulate you because of the record you just broke in Argentina. More than 8 hours signing books. That was crazy. How was that experience?
It was crazy. It was crazy in the best possible way. I did not expect that. That was not like planned for. So many more people came than we thought were going to come, especially since Stephanie Garber couldn't come.
Yeah.
And so that many people still showed up was just like, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
So I wanted to ask you about your writing journey because I know that you started writing Serpent and Dove in Wattpad.
I did.
And then, did you expect it to be a published author?
No, not at all. No. I started writing it on Wattpad, a chapter a week. I had like 5 readers. There was no fanfare at all. But you know, 5 readers was enough for me to finish the book. It was like the motivation I needed to like tell the story to them, right? They were dedicated to it, so I had to finish it. But no, and you can tell that I did not know that I was gonna publish it because of some of the content that's in there. There's one, the bar song, Big T Liddy, that literally, I put that in there and my partner said, you can't put that in there. And I was like, nobody's ever gonna read this, it's fine.
Oops.
And then, yeah, exactly, oops. And then I sold it, I signed with my agent and she didn't take it out. And then we sold it to my publisher and they didn't take it out and all of a sudden it's in the published book, so. No, I didn't know that anything was gonna happen with Serpent and Dove.
And then, how different was your experience from writing the first book, then the second one, and then the last one? Like, did it change, or was it kind of like the same?
No, it changed a lot. So, you know, as you know, I wrote it on Wattpad. There was no pressure. I was writing it just for me. And all of a sudden, with Blood and Honey, the second book in the series, it wasn't like that anymore.
Oh, yes.
I didn't get the second.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of pressure. I didn't get the second book written before the first book published. Before it published. So reviews were coming in, and I was being tagged in them, and I was like seeing them, and that's really hard because all of a sudden you have like thousands of voices in your head instead of just yours.
You have like second thoughts.
Exactly. I completely lost faith in myself as a storyteller. I was worried about disappointing readers. I was worried about disappointing my agent, my editor. They took a chance on me. Like, what if Serpent and Dove was just like a fluke? What if I couldn't repeat it? Like, all of those thoughts, horrible thoughts to try to like be creative, with. So that process was a little bit different. I tried to overcompensate by plotting really hard and like controlling every aspect of the story. With Serpent and Dove, I just wrote it. I didn't plan anything. It was just like, I want them to kiss here, enter, So very different processes, but with the third book, I finally found my process, like what my like real process is, and it's a lot of the discovery of the first book with some of the plotting of the second book. So I took what I loved about the first book and what I learned with the second book, and I wrote Gods and Monsters.
Oh, so like the third book is like
it's my favorite one. It's my favorite. I stand by that. The third one's the best one of the series.
So we were talking off cameras about that you started writing Serpent and Dove kind of like inspired by Outlander.
Yeah.
Are there any other influences that you had while writing this book, or any other authors that you consider like your mentors or the inspiration for you to write this trilogy?
So mentors, it's a little different with mentors because like a mentor is someone who is like kind of holding my hand. I feel like Stephanie Garber is a mentor. She like helps me through the industry. Adrienne Young, Isabella Vanias, lots of my friends are my mentors. But just other inspirations. I read a book when I was younger. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called The Arcadians by Louie Alexander. It's an older book.
No.
It's an older book, and it's about this matriarchal society of magical women led by the Lady of the Wild Things. There's a lady who's, what is it? It's she's a pythoness. It's her daughter, and it's Girl Who Speaks to Snakes.
Oh wow. Okay.
And they are persecuted by the bear people, who's like a patriarchal society. And I read it when I was like little. I was a child, and it's crazy how much I internalized because I'm like,
oh, wow.
Here you go, Yeah, here's my version.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
amazing.
check that book out if you haven't.
All right, and then the last question:
Okay.
Are there any free books that you love and you would like to recommend to people? Any free books, maybe a book that you read recently or an all-time favorite?
Oh my god, oh, these questions are so hard. I love anything by Madeline Miller, so Circe and Song of Achilles are both like,
Okay.
they just rip your heart out in the best way. I also love 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake by Sarah McLean. It's like one of my favorite
Okay.
historical romances. If you like Bridgerton, you'd like that book. And what's a third one? What's a good third one? Can I recommend? Can I recommend
Sure,
my
why
own
not?
book?
Yes,
I'm
of
gonna
course.
recommend. If you like Enemies to Lovers, Forced Proximity, Arranged Marriage, Opposites Attract, Forbidden Romance, Only One Bed, all of those things are in this book. So.
Yes, so thank you so much once again. I'm so glad that you're here in Colombia. I hope you enjoy every part of it.
I have.
I know you're kind of traveling every 2 days, so that's like a very hard agenda.
It
But
is.
yeah, thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you.
Thank you so much everyone for watching this interview, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.